Hey guys, I hope you can see me. This is my dog. His name is Gully. I've talked a bit about him in the past. So this is going to be a pretty hard video for me to do and talk about because I don't know what to do. It's the only thing about going to Nicaragua is like I take care of Gully, and at this point he's 16, and like my father got him for me. So I've learned a lot about responsibilities, and honestly, like I wasn't. There's a lot of Gully's life where I wasn't able to treat him right as a dog owner, but since he was from my dad, it's not like I ever went out to like get a puppy. You know what I mean? And it was like the family's dog, but then because of other situations, it ended up being like, oh, we give Gully away or I take him. So I took him, But it's taught me a lot about, what it's like to care for something else. And for a long time, honestly, I wasn't able to properly take care of Gully because I didn't properly take care of myself. And it's really important to be able to, like, in order to properly take care of something else, another entity, you really have to be able to take care of yourself. So nowadays, like now, I'm proud of how I am with Gully. I'm very responsible with him, and I've learned that he just needs a structure, really. He just needs he wakes up at a certain time. I wake up and I take him out, and then I feed him, and then he has like expectations about his day, and as long as I do things regularly, I don't hear him like whine too much or complain or see him like he's in pain, It's when like, oh, I wait for him to tell me that he needs to go to the bathroom or that kind of thing. That's when the whines and the pain comes out, And if it wasn't for moving, I would just keep taking care of him until like I feel like he's in pain, and it's his time, or he just dies, either way. But now that like I have to move, I can't not move. I don't know what to do, because there are some people that I could, that will to be able to take care of Gully, but he's so much work. Like I cook his food, and it's like an hour of each day, sometimes more, and it's expensive, It's like $200-300 a month. I also like Gully has separation stuff, and there's like a time in the past where he was away from me for like a year, but I've been the only constant thing in his whole fucking life, And he's 16. He's supposed to live until he's like 14. I don't know if it like, as it is, I know he's got like 3 paws in the grave, He's not on any kinds of painkillers or that kind of thing, but that's because I don't really believe in that kind of stuff. Like, it's likely that me giving him to someone else, that is going to put him over and kill him, And I don't... Like, if he was easier to take care of, it would be so easy to just give him to somebody, but at the same time, like, is it time that, like, I get him put down? Like, I don't know. And this is the only thing that I'm really uncertain about, because, like, oh, man. This dog is, like, the last thing that's really in my life, that was still in my life when my father was alive. So, it's really complicated, And I'm not the kind to just off something because it's inconvenient. Like, that's not something I would do. But if it's true that he would actually, like... it's so much responsibility to put on someone else, Like, because, I feel this way, and I've been in his life, but if I just, like, give him to somebody else, and, like, then they gotta make that decision, and, like, I'm not worried that, someone else is gonna have him put off. It's just a lot to, like, put on someone's shoulders, especially, like, if he's already past his life expectancy, And like he's really having trouble walking now. That's the part that for me it's about quality of life, you know. That's what I care about. Like, you know, it was really worrying for me when he stopped eating his kibble because he wouldn't eat and I would leave the food out and he'd go like 48 hours and whine and I knew he was hungry and he was whining and he just wouldn't eat the kibble. And like that was really stressful for me because I was like, he's starving himself. Like, holy shit. Hey, buddy. Um, but as soon as I started like cooking the food, then he always eats his food and he's always hungry again. So like even now that he can't walk, he still begs for food. Um, but before he was able to move around and that kind of thing, and now like he just collapses a lot, and I don't know. I really don't know what to do. Oh man. Oh. Sorry, crying. And it's weird to cry on video. I'm still not used to that. Like I knew that this is something important to talk about because that's the only thing in my life that I don't know what to do about right now. I really don't know. But I'll figure something out. Life's gotten easier now that I've realized that, you know, there's always something. And you just gotta keep going. And be there for the people you love. And do everything that you can for those people, you know? Alright. Alright. Bye.